You know how the Canadian healthcare system is often lauded for being free? Well, in today's video, I'm bringing a clip of a guy who lost his dad as a result of this free healthcare. And now, don't take me the wrong way, I am grateful that we have this free healthcare here in Canada. However, it does raise the question of, is free always equals to better? Let's dive right in.
Today I'm going to explain to you guys how socialized medicine ended up murdering my father here in Canada. So my dad lived in Ontario, I lived in here in BC, and he wanted to come and spend a Christmas with me, spend some time, and we had a new daughter on the way. And this was 2019, and he get blood work done 3 to 4 times a year just to check himself up, make sure he's good. And I think he was 65. He just turned 65. So he gets on the plane from Ontario, comes to British Columbia. 2-3 weeks into his trip here, he's just not feeling well. He doesn't feel well. Something's wrong. So my mom takes him up to the hospital here in Merritt, BC, where he gets blood work. A basic blood test gets taken. They check him out, they look him over, and they say, how did this guy get on a plane? How was this guy cleared to come on a plane? Why is this guy in this province? How did he get here? This is not good. So we send him to a bigger hospital, north of us, a big main hospital in a big city. Then they start doing more screen work, blood work, and it's like, how did this man get on a plane to come to this province? It makes no sense. Then I spoke to the doctors. I'm like, doctor, what's going on? Your dad has stage 4 cancer, and he's had cancer for about 3-4 years now. Like, it's at its...
Whew. So he's got cancer for 3 to 4 years, stage 4, and he goes for blood work, according to this gentleman, 4 times a year. So it's not clear to me how that was missed, right? I'm going to say that there was obviously no malicious intent, right? Let's assume, and let's presume that there's no malicious intent. But how does this get missed?
He's at endgame. He's got a couple of weeks. How did he get on a plane? He does blood work. The hospital here in BC was fighting with the hospital in Ontario to release his lab work, his blood work. They wanted his file. The hospital in Ontario refused to send him the file. It's like, no, we don't have to send you this file. It's like, no, he's here. We need to know what we're dealing with in this province. Send it over now. After days of fighting, they went ahead and sent the file. They're like, your dad's had cancer for years. They just felt, I guess, this is what I felt, was that he wasn't worth saving. He was 65, he worked construction all his life in Canada, killed himself working construction here to build the buildings that these foreigners are now working in. And
wow, wait, so from what I'm understanding here, the Ontario hospitals knew, but then they withheld that information from his family. Either something is not adding up in this story, or this guy has like a major lawsuit that I would personally award, because come on, right? Like, how does this happen?
Yeah, by the way, yeah, he wasn't worth saving. So he was discharged from the hospital to basically, they sent him a bed to the house, where he passed away at the house 3 weeks after he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, which they already knew about in the province of Ontario. But they refused to tell him. And tell him, oh, he just needs this, or he's low on fiber, or this, that. Just making stuff up. And this is how socialized medicine is dangerous. And it's very hard to trust, because they work for the pharmaceutical companies. And my dad's dying words was, don't trust the government, and take care of your mother. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.
Oh, brother, I'm so sorry about your father. May his soul rest in peace. And that's crazy, yo. Like, let me know down in the comments below. Have you ever had an experience like this before? Like, I've never heard of this happening before, to be honest. Like how you can have a patient that has cancer and then they withhold that information. Somehow that sounds like medical malpractice, in my own limited opinion, of course. But I want to hear from you guys down in the comments below. What do you have to say about this one? What has been your experience here in Canada regarding the healthcare system? I've heard some good, right? Apparently, we have like one of the best heart hospitals in the world. I have a co-worker of mine who his wife had like a heart surgery, open heart surgery, double bypass, something like that. And it was all free, right? And he has nothing but good things to say about the Canadian healthcare. So I don't want to come here saying that it's all doom and gloom, but I do think that it's important that we have these conversations because it's how we hold our government officials accountable to continue to do better to ensure that Canada remains right the staple and like the envy of the world, right? It's how it's always been, and me bringing this video is not to say that it's all bad, but it's just to shine some awareness on this issue and get your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a like and a subscribe, and until next time, peace.